get in the cage. Get in the cage. Don't be who you are. You can't come out here not know your life is in that cage. You need to be what I want. You can't go play soccer. You're going to play piano. You can't be you. Get in the cage. And so if you're stuck with a narcissist or whatever it is, you're stuck in the cage. It's not the narcissist. It's the childhood that primed you to relive living in the cage. As a child, you did everything you could to get out. But your parent, brother, sister, coach said, don't wear that, don't say that, don't do that. Rolled their eyes. Ugh, there you go again. You kids are driving me crazy. Uncle, somebody in your childhood, directly or indirectly, would not allow you to be yourself. You are stuck, you are desperate, you are frozen. And what you're struggling with is something called learned helplessness. And how it was discovered was in a laboratory. They were doing experiments on, I believe it was dogs. And there was a flood over, I think it was over a weekend, and when they came back, they noticed the water level on the wall was just near the top edge of the kennels that they were in. And so the dogs, you know, the water got here. None of them died, but it got like right to the edge of their mouth, like their head is crammed up against the top of the kennel. Well, when they went to open the cages, the water receded, none of the dogs would come out. They stayed there. See, they learned to collapse because they fought. They did everything they could to get out, but they couldn't. Well, that's you. As a child, you did everything you could to get out. But your parent, brother, sister, coach said, don't wear that, don't say that, don't do that. Rolled their eyes. Ugh, there you go again. You kids are driving me crazy. It's not that we were, severely, in many cases, it can include what we would call abuse, the severe kind. But this is what people don't realize. All those offhand comments from our caregivers. You're such a loser. You're so stupid. You make a mistake. What were you thinking? Do you realize that every time that happens to us as a child, what that caregiver or relative is saying to us, get in the cage. Get in the cage. Don't be who you are. You can't come out here not know your life is in that cage. You need to be what I want. You can't go play soccer. You're going to play piano. You can't be you. Get in the cage. And so if you're stuck with a narcissist or whatever it is, you're stuck in the cage. It's not the narcissist. It's the childhood that primed you to relive living in the cage. That's what's happening to you. You are frozen in the pain of the past. And what I'm trying to do is open the door and go, it's okay. Come on out. Come on. Come take a look. It's safe out here. You can be you. You're protected. You're glorious. You're beautiful. You're strong. You are everything. The complete opposite of everything that narcissist or boss or family member is saying about you. It's not true. That's their cage. It was done to them. And because they never healed it, they've put you in it. So they don't feel the pain of their cage. But you don't have to live there. You don't have to live there. And so I'm going to give you a very simple process to just kind of lightly, not aggressively, not rough. You've had enough rough in your life. But to tenderly just kind of grab you by the shoulders and go, hey, come here. It's okay out here. Come with me. Let's just go real slow at this. Breathe, take a look around and let you know it's safe out here. That you can be you. And here's the first step. I want you to go as slow as possible at this. And the first step is go to your computer. That's it. Or if you're on your phone, just pull up the search bar. Nothing else. That's it. Just a little peek. And then tomorrow, pull it up again and write www.thegreatnessuniversity.com. But don't push send. Just put it in there and then leave it alone, go back to your life. Just real slow. Then the next day, go to put it in, and this time open it up. Send it. But don't look at anything. Just turn it off. Just delete it right away. That's it. That's enough. I want you to do the smallest thing possible each day because you've been told it's not okay to come out of the cage. And so just very slowly and tenderly. All right? All right. On the 4th day, do all of that and then push free content. And then get out again. Don't do anything else. On the 5th day, push free content and then scroll down to the 10 simple steps to heal emotional pain. Just look at it. Nothing else. Don't do anything. So now we're up to the 7th day. You're peeking your head out of that cage a little bit more on the 7th day. Open it up. Select it. Don't do any of the exercises. Don't take any of the steps to heal the emotional pain. Just download it. It's free. No charge. This is a free guide that will heal the learned helplessness and all this pain that has kept you with the narcissist and going, well, I'm 70 years old. There's nothing I can do, Kenny. I'm on food stamps. Oh, that's not true. If you do this work, you'll find, trust me, it'll all turn around. That's why I'm saying, just peek your head out of the cage, these little steps, all right? And then start working through. Just every day, do the smallest thing possible. And at the end of 30 days, you're going to have worked through most of that stuff. And you're going to find you can live outside of the cage. You don't have to be there anymore. And so that's my encouragement to you. There isn't any reason for us to stay stuck in the cage. It's a choice. Now, I have tremendous empathy that you feel like you don't have a choice because the only way you could survive in childhood, your caregivers, aunts, uncles, friends, whatever, brothers and sisters, they demanded you live in the cage. You don't have to live there anymore. This video was sparked by a client. I just left the office and came home and I'm like, my God, because we just went through this. Her mother's severely abusive. She's had a fascination her whole life with World War II and the Nazis. And when she'd get stressed, she'd go watch videos on concentration camps and even go see museums, like just obsessed. Well, what she didn't realize until today was that her childhood was a concentration camp, that her mother would belittle her so much. And she even talked about how her younger brother was never held. He was just left in a crib, and so he's a rocker. You know, adults who rock like this, it's because they were so neglected. And so was she. And so today she had a massive breakthrough. For the first time, I brought her out of the concentration camp. And for the first time, she saw color.